And as I mentioned before, this car is 10 times the polys of Forza Motorsport 2, 4 times the texture resolution. It looks beautiful, and this is all due to our new graphics engine. And you can see here some of the ways we make the game easier. So in Forza 1 and 2, we had the suggested line. Again, used in many games now. Forza 3, we've added the auto brake. I'm turning it off, you'll see why. And of course, where else would we go while we're here but to Le Mans? So I'm actually also announcing Le Mans for the first time. This will be in Forza Motorsport 3, and we lovingly recreated it. When we come to create a track like this, we come on site for 3 days. We do aerial photography, we hire helicopters, we do GPS as well as satellite imagery. And the GPS is really key. We actually have people walk the entire track with GPS so that they can get every nook and cranny. And where they see cracks, they mark them down. We take crowning. Now, all of that attention to detail is important to us. What's even more important is the way we interact with drivers. We have a professional race car driver that's done hundreds of laps on Le Mans. He comes to our development house every 3 months to try out all of the tracks that he's raced before, such as Le Mans. And he gives us insights that no camera ever could. While he's driving, he knows, oh, you avoid this bump, and there's 3 bumps here, and there's a chatter over there, and this is where you always brake, and there's an aspen tree here, or there's a tree like this over here, and that's what he tells us, and we've captured all of that. Now what's really cool was we were able to show the Peugeot drivers Le Mans yesterday, and having the real drivers come in and say, you have truly captured Le Mans, is a big point of pride for me. Because we work so hard to make sure we're bringing a track like this, a track that I love, a track that I grew up watching the racing on, bring that to everybody so they can really appreciate what's so amazing about this track and the true spectacle. You're also seeing, again, as I've mentioned a few times, the new graphics engine. Long draw distances, high detailed road textures. Well, let's actually start the race. Turn it up just a little bit. So as I mentioned, we have over 400 cars. That's over 400 cockpits as well. And of course, this being Forza Motorsport, every car is damageable. And now new to Forza Motorsport 3, every car can be rolled over. And this is a key part of making a great simulator. Rollovers happen. Now I'll tell you, they're hard to happen in an LMP car like this. They have such a low center of mass. The likelihood that we're going to see a rollover during this demo is very low. In fact, probably non-existent. Taking other cars on, you would see it. Let's take a better look at this car. This again is that high level of detail car. No? Gotta get around that portion. Came out of the draft. This is not the type of traffic I want to be in. Uh-oh, this is bad. And here's where gameplay rewind comes in. If I don't like the line I took, don't think I did a very good job, let's try it again. Oh, come on. That's gonna cut me off? Can't let him get away with that. And this allows you to truly perfect corners, but more than anything, it allows any player to get in and have a great time with the game. So one thing you're also seeing here is that green line. This has proved to be very helpful for most players, the ability to just follow that green line all the way around. But I want to show you this full track because I just think it's beautiful. see the bumps in the car as it's going down the straights. These are again bumps that were provided, all of the information about this were provided by actual race car drivers. And they were immediately noticed by the Peugeot pilots when they came and raced the track. It just changes the feel of the game entirely. I don't think that this car is going to beat Stefan Sarzin's lap by a long shot. I think we're going to have to get Stefan in here to show us how it's really supposed to be done. Switch back over.